That shadow's no good, is it? But I don't want you all to see my bald head. Good morning, America. We survived the 4th of July. How about that? That's a good thing. I tell you, watch the president's speech last night from D.C. and the never-ending fireworks display. That was pretty amazing. Especially the finale was really something else. That was fun. And the part that probably amazed me the most was folks from the military actually performing music, and they're really good at it. A couple of women singers were really outstanding. That was pretty neat to watch that. We did our own illumination of the atmosphere last night over here. Um, I didn't blow up as much stuff as my neighbors. My neighbors always, take the cake on that. This whole subdivision goes nuts on the 4th of July, and there was one guy had his lawn full of his stuff he was prepared for the evening, and my guesstimate is around $2,000 worth of fireworks laid out there, maybe more, because the stuff's not cheap either. But over here, just threw around some of these things. It's called ground balloon flower. It's a little cylinder about yay long. You light it and it spins on the ground, makes different colors, and then when it's through spinning around it throws some sparks. Bang, bang, bang. Did that. Only 4 mortars. I didn't feel like doing much of that, and one of them was a dud, so I had to like approach carefully and dump it out and water it down with the hose. See, 18 skyrockets. This round thing with about 2,000 firecrackers in it. That was kind of fun. Anyhow, so put some hot dogs on the grill, hamburgers on the grill, thick steaks on the grill, and fun was had by all. So it was a good day, and for some strange reason I didn't mind being outside that much. Although we really didn't go outside till maybe I don't know, 6 o'clock. Up until then, I was just out to the patio and back with the stuff I was grilling. But it was good. The hamburgers were good. The hot dogs were good. Hot dog, that stuff's always good. I did undercook the hamburgers. I made 4 patties initially, and they're still just a little pink on the inside. And anybody that knows me knows that that's no good. So put them back on the grill for, I guess it's about another minute and a half on the grill. I'm happy that my bottle of propane held out. That bottle's been in the grill for a long time, and it still keeps going. But I think it's time. The flames seem to be not as hot toward the end of the day. When I first cranked it up, I guess that was about 3:30. It got up to 550 degrees on the thermometer on the thing, but by later excursions out there, it was only going about 450 degrees. So I think the gas bottle is finally empty. So I need to swap that out. I think you could even go to the dollar store now and get a propane bottle. So I'll do a propane bottle swap maybe one day this week. I wish there was a good way to at a glance look and see what your remaining propane is in these things. But it is what it is, as I usually say. So anyhow, it was a nice day. Weather-wise, yeah, it was hot, but like I said in my last video, it's summer. It's Texas. It's going to be hot. We did hit 102 by by 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We were at 102. Um, and I was doing a little bit of work on the riding lawnmower on the zero turn mower, I changed the a fuel pump on it. I didn't have a fuel filter. I changed the fuel pump on the thing in the air filter, thinking that may be why it was running erratic. And then when I went to start it to test it, the starter won't turn. Battery's fine. Turn the key, click click, but no spin the starting motor. So either the engine seized the last time I had it out, and I doubt that, or the starter motor is bad. So maybe I'll poke around in that here a little bit later on and see what's up with that. So I guess that's the Crowley report for today. You can make comments in here in YouTube and let me know what you think of the videos, or how was your Fourth of July? You know, do you still have all your fingers? You know, that's the important one. And there is a fireworks dealer here in the DFW area. The name of the place is Missing Fingers Fireworks, and I'm tickled by that name that they called it that. And one meme I saw was he saw his fireworks dealer. He gave him a three-finger salute. So anyhow, it was good. I've been fighting with some software, and this is going to go over everybody's head, but it's called HB Link, and it allows these digital radios through what they call a hotspot. It's like a little base station, but it's tiny, to communicate and relay from one to another. I can have one here, one there, one someplace else. And they all connect to this central server, which is on a cloud server I rent from a place called Vulture. And what a kick butt deal they've got going on with these virtual servers. I think I'm paying $5.95 a month for a server, and it's virtual. It's on some of their hardware somewhere. I have no idea where, but $5.95 a month for a Linux server. Now it is limited. It's only got one core, and it's got 1 gig of RAM, and it's got 25 gig of storage, I think, disk space. But that's all I need for little stuff like this. Batting my head against the wall because some nut job devised something called Docker for installing software under Linux, and I just can't get my mind wrapped around it. I'm just used to download source code, compile source code, run the application. That's the easy way, but they somehow managed to complicate stuff. And on top of that, I followed all their instructions, and it does not work. So I had one that was working on another virtual server, but along came a Linux upgrade over there, and it blew this whole thing out, and it stopped working, and I can't seem to make that one work anymore because oh, that's the old version of the operating system. You know, the one that's 2 years old. Linux, unfortunately, is becoming Microsoft slowly. It's becoming Microsoft. Uh, it's not that feel that I had for 30 years ago. It's really, really, really going in bad directions, and that's very unfortunate. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap this up because I need to get out to the garage and fiddle around with that lawnmower. And I realized this morning I left my garage door open all night. Not the big one, not the double one, but the single door. I had open, you know, maybe about that much. I had it open wide to check out my sprinkler system yesterday. I always do that on the 4th of July before everybody goes crazy with fireworks. So I check out the sprinkler. And as it turns out, this time around, I have 9 zones, and each zone has, I guess, about 4 sprinkler heads in it. Half of it doesn't work. And the ones where the sprinkler head did pop up and run, the pressure was low, and that tells me that the boost pump for the sprinkler is has a problem. I have no idea where that is. There was nothing about that when I bought the house as to where any of this is located. All I know is where the control panel is, and I managed to locate most of the sprinkler heads at one point. But where uh, the valves are to turn the zones on, there's a couple of them I can spot in the backyard, but on the side yard and front yard, I've never seen where those are. So I think I'm going to need to get a sprinkler company out here to take a look at it and see if they can figure anything out. I don't use the sprinklers because the one summer that I did do that, figuring, oh, I'm going to make a nice green lawn. That month I had a $300 water bill. So no thanks. Um, but I do want to make this stuff function properly. It's bad enough. My water bill has been approaching $300 because I had a leak in one of the toilets over here that got fixed a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully, that's going to lower my water bill back down to its normal crazy high. Anyhow, that's it. I keep saying that's it, but that's it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll catch you later. This is Crowley, and I'm going to say 6-2 and even over and out.